So, how you doing, Bob?
Real good. I'm doing really good. How about you?
I'm eating.
Eating popcorn.
Uh-huh. I'm staring at your junk.
What?
At your junk. I'm staring at your junk.
Oh, can't blame you.
No, the junk behind you, Bob.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Roll the credits, goddammit.
Woo, credits.
Welcome to the greatest show online.
Hi.
You miss us?
We've been going, what, 3 weeks now?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Stuff just keeps coming up.
Unfortunately, yeah, we missed because you had to go stay in the woods, and then I had to work late, and here we are.
Staying in the woods is a good reason. And it wasn't really woods. It was more of a campground, which was very unwoodsy. I mean, there was trees and stuff, but it was cool.
But were there naked ladies bathing in the river?
And so I missed it.
That's not something you want to miss, Bob.
Well, they were where I wasn't looking. I was looking all over, but they must have been elsewhere. Look to the left, no, they're to the right. Look to the right, no, they're to the left.
You know what, Bob?
What?
I love leggings.
Leggings?
Leggings, you know, the tight little black things that clasp to women's legs that they don't wear anything over them anymore. They're just skin tight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. They're, I would have to say the same thing about yoga pants.
Yeah. Okay, the reason I bring this up, and my wife is over there, so just so you know, I'm not just making this up. Yeah, right over there.
That was me. I said to a friend of mine, show's on, he says, how did I get there? Pirates Live Life for me.
I bet Pirate's Life for me is his signature.
Yeah, I think so. So I will just tell him to go to my...
Or just go to limeflavored.com and click play.
Go to lime flavor...
Lime flavored.
Flavored.com and hit play.
Yeah, because there should be, the top post should be playable. I mean, it should say us live.
That's cool. See how much we rock? He's about to.
Yeah. So, I saw two, I guess, early college, late high school girls wearing these, walking down the street today.
Yes.
Very good scenery.
Yeah. And they got the bright colors. They can go with the yellows and reds and the blues and just...
They were just wearing the basic blacks. Now, they did have colorful coats on, but it was enough to make me want to slow down, turn around, and get a better view from behind, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a pig, and I admit it.
Well, you know, we're guys, so... Just saying. I don't know
I missed
how to
you,
make
Bob.
that... Huh?
I missed you.
Oh, right back at you, man.
This is very unprofessional me eating on the show.
I'm not eating today. Last time I had pizza.
I have popcorn and coffee.
Popcorn, coffee. Oh, I have liquid bread.
So popcorn and coffee.
You know what? I made coffee. I have coffee downstairs.
Now, did you eat it dry or wet?
What?
The coffee.
It's wet.
Okay. Okay, we got wet. We've established it's wet now.
Yeah.
Did you have it hot or cold?
It's hot. However, I haven't and it's downstairs. I forgot all about it, and I grabbed some beers.
Because this is cold.
Ooh, nice.
Because I don't understand why people drink hot coffee. It's disgusting.
Will you help Basis?
Good for you. So a young priest is walking through the city. He needs to get to the convent, and he's approached by a prostitute who says, "Head, $20." He's like, um, "No thanks." Walks a ways further, and there's another prostitute who says, "Excuse me, sir, head, $20." And he's like, "I'm sorry, but no, thank you." He finally gets to the convent on the other side of town. He walks in and sees Mother Superior and says, "Mother Superior, what is head?" And she says, $20, just like in town.
Wow.
Yeah, I was told that won't work today.
What kind of people do you work with, Bob?
Don't die. I would have to finish the show by myself.
I like how that's your foremost concern. Oh,
Oh, and other stuff.
I couldn't stand the hair anymore on the top, but I still got the beard going on.
I have it all.
You do. The hair, the beard, the junk, you've got it all, Bob.
Yeah.
Now, if it just wasn't lady junk, it would all be better.
Every man wants lady junk.
Wants to have lady junk, but not have lady junk, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So boobs, they're great.
Nice. Now, do you...
Yes, that's right, people. I'm a Falcons fan. Woo! We suck this year.
Do you have butter on that, or just plain?
Just plain.
Not your boobs.
Wait.
Popcorn.
Well, the popcorn. No, the popcorn's got butter on it. It's low calorie.
Look how.
My nipple dry as a whistle.
No butter.
No butter.
So my nephew shot a deer.
Wait a second.
My whole brother's family. They're hunters.
You have
Shot
a brother?
deer. Yeah. He looks like this. He
Older or
looks a lot
younger?
like me, but he's more shaved. Older. He's older by about a year and almost 2 years. I think. But my nephew shot a deer. It was an 8-pointer. And every year they give their first deer to us. So we usually have it made up into, we have it ground. I think this year we're going to have some summer sausage made for the winter. Not sure if that's legal.
I've always wondered if there is winter sausage, because we call it summer sausage, but is there a winter sausage?
It's getting colder outside, so.
Yeah, but we don't call it winter or autumn sausage.
That's true, we don't. Now, I did see something online that I thought was pretty funny. It was somebody who was bitching about hunters, saying, "You hunters should be ashamed of yourselves. Going out there, killing animals, you should be ashamed. You should go to the grocery store and buy your meat there where no animals are hurt." Yeah. And this is why some people should not breed.
I believe that these would be the same people like the Boy Scouts that recently knocked a rock off of another rock in a state park that's thousands of years old because they were worried it would fall on somebody, air quotes.
Right.
They filmed it, it went viral, and now the Boy Scouts are threatening to kick them out, which they certainly deserve.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
they could get prosecuted and get it could be a federal crime.
It could be federal crime. They could be prosecuted too. What is that, Bob?
That was the lid of my bottle into the bottle. It's empty. It makes more noise when it's empty.
That's great for the audio listeners.
Yeah. Hi, DJ's wife.
Hi.
I don't know where she's going.
It looks like the kitchen.
The source of my headache.
Oh, she's leaving me
She goes,
because she's
what?
leaving the source of her headache.
Oh.
That would be me.
Ah.
I've got the coolest thing ever.
You got what? What'd you get?
I'm going to show you. Hang on.
A sonic screwdriver dash lightsaber?
Oh, this is from my concert, by the way. Woo!
Nice.
And on the back, the first location is the show I was at. The first one.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to go off camera here for a second because I want the surprise to be a surprise.
All right. DJ's currently off camera. We don't know where he went.
You're going to love this.
He's gonna come back.
Are you prepared?
I'm ready. Let's see it. It's a Tanuki suit. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool.
I find your lack of potato salad disturbing. It's a Darth Vader hoodie, man!
That's
Woo!
pretty cool. Yeah. You need a pirate hat on top of it.
We, let's see, let's take this off here.
You sound like him.
Let me look upon you with my own eyes. Yeah, it's got the Vader thingies on the front here. I can push some buttons.
Yeah.
And it's got some lower ones. And I can put them in the pockets.
That's pretty cool. You need a cape.
Oh, okay, well, let me tell you. When we went to buy this, well, we didn't go to buy that specifically, but we did go. And wait a second, did you just drink that?
No, that was the new lid in the old bottle.
All right, well, at the store was a Captain America one with the little eye holes in the hood so that I could wear it like a mask, and Tricia has a picture of me in it. And then there's a Wolverine one in his yellow and blue suit with the eye pokey things.
Yeah, that's cool.
There was also a Spider-Man one like the Darth Vader where there's got the eye holes that are see-through. There was a Ninja Turtles one that had the hood with orange bandana over the eyes and eye holes. What else was there? There was another one there too.
What store was this?
Walmart.
Huh.
I really want an Iron Man one. I really want an Iron. Oh, Batman. Batman was the other one. Unfortunately, Batman didn't have the eye holes. He just had the little thingies, the little bat
Yeah.
ears.
You have to like pull it down and cut eye holes into it. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that was Batman. That was amazing. You did it.
Somebody posted a video. Hey, we have a viewer. Hi, viewer.
Hi, viewer.
I bet it's your buddy.
Might be.
What's your buddy's name?
Toby was the one who was said that he might watch. He's the one who was asking about it.
Hi, Toby.
If that's you.
If that's... Oh, he's gone. Fuck him.
That was quick.
Why do you have Christmas decorations up? It's not even Halloween yet.
Oh no, those are not up. Those are just. I brought it in here so we could put the Halloween decorations up because that was out there, like on a little landing thing. Well, we've got the Halloween stuff up.
That's good because Halloween is the second best holiday of the year.
The Day of the Dead is the first.
No. The first greatest holiday of the year is St. Patrick's Day because everything's green. I get to talk like a leprechaun all day.
What about Guy Fawkes Day?
I don't
Granted,
know
it's
who
not in
Guy
our
Fawkes
country,
is.
but huh?
There's a Guy Fawkes Day?
Not here, dude. Remember the 5th of November?
I don't care about that. In fact, I'm going to finish the show speaking in my Irish accent.
It is. It falls on my birthday, but in England, that's Guy Fawkes Day.
Gotcha.
They
Very much.
all celebrate my birthday without knowing it.
Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you. We're going to be going on a booze cruise. Now, booze is not spelled like the liquor. Booze is like BOO apostrophe S. And what the booze cruise is, Bob, we're going to each get a free EMF detector. And we're going to go looking for ghosts on, wait, let me find the date. Hold on.
Really?
On Friday, October 25th and Saturday, October 26th.
That's pretty cool, bro.
That's right.
I was scheduled to go on an all-night ghost hunt at Mansfield Reformatory, the prison where they filmed Shawshank Redemption. And they overbooked it twice, and they canceled on us. But I totally want to play that game.
Like, gotcha. Yeah. I'm going to find me some ghosts.
Some ghosts.
The problem with that is I'm a medium. Actually, I'm a large. That was a long way to go for that joke, Bob.
Right. Hey, I pick up a lot of stuff, and so I'm a little nervous what would happen if I go to a place that's that haunted. Um, Now, you do believe in ghosts? Yes?
I think so.
I mean, everybody who knows me knows that I believe in the psychic stuff. I believe in the ghosts. I believe in the aliens, and that's something I want to mention to you.
Now, wait, just the regular gray aliens, or like the lizard people who are running the country aliens too?
All of them. I believe there's like tons of them. First of all, did you see that thing last week where they said it was like the Russian prime minister was in an interview, and they were talking about the aliens that are on the planet? Did you see that?
No.
It was on Facebook, and he
On
was
Facebook?
yeah. Where do you want to Oh, found him.
Facebook isn't over there.
It was something cool. Like, I mean, he was talking about these aliens and saying about how, like, the president has got a small nuclear device inside a little case, along with two folders, that has the alien stuff on the planet in there, the information. They know about the aliens that are here, and then when that president is done with his term, he passes it on to the next one. And they were talking about this, and she asked, well, how many are on the planet right now? And he says, well, there's a lot. I can't give you an exact number because I don't want to cause a mass panic, but there's a lot. Now, that's kind of cool. The problem lies in the fact that it was in Russian and it had the words across the bottom. So I don't know what the Prime Minister of Russia looks like. I was unaware that they had a Prime Minister, so I don't know if that was really him. I don't know if what it said on the bottom is really what they were saying, but it seemed legit-ishy. But I have a theory.
Legit. Have you ever heard of the radio show Coast to Coast with George Norrie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you listen to that a lot?
No, because it comes on late at night.
Actually, well, maybe this is just a local thing. Whoops. On Fridays, I can normally listen to nonstop George Norrie from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon through sometime in the AM on Saturday morning. Like, they keep running shows, like old shows, and then at some point there's a live show, and then they go back to old shows.
That's cool. That's really cool.
The unfortunate part is when you do that so many times in a row, because I used to work, well, I'll tell you where I used to. And you do that so many times in a row and you start hearing the same show multiple times.
Well, that's not the only side effect to listen to something like that over and over again. One of the other side effects is you're walking through the store, you see someone, you know that they're an alien. And the more you listen to shows like that, the more aliens you think that you're picking out. And they're probably not. It's probably the ones who don't look like aliens who are really the aliens.
Well, I used to work for our local paper, and by work for the local paper, I mean I was the guy who hired paper boys. So I literally worked for the paper. So,
Cool.
as the district manager, I would have to also carry routes that didn't have carriers. So you end up taking anywhere between 300 and 700 newspapers a night yourself because there's that many open routes. So while you're rolling papers and you're listening to George Norrie and whoever he's got on is talking about aliens and people getting anally raped and massaged with large spaceships up the butt and just all kinds of freaky stuff, and you're getting all freaked out, and then you're like, oh my God, it's the middle of the night, and I have to go out of my car and go deliver papers. What am I doing? Yes.
Nice. Well, okay, here's my idea. A friend of mine, and this really bothers me, because this is a good friend of mine who we think a lot alike with a lot of things, and he said, no, there's no aliens here. If there was really aliens, why would they come all these light years to Earth just to stick things up humans' asses? It kind of bothers me that this friend of mine, who's pretty much just the other half of my brain, doesn't believe that there's aliens here. When I was thinking about it, this is what I have to do at work. I do nothing but think. Well, I mean, I work too, but I think while I'm working. And here's what I came up with. You're going to love this shit. Now, the Ancient Aliens show has mentioned a couple things. The Bible mentions about how the next time the world is destroyed, or that during the rapture, our bodies themselves are going to be pulled into the heavens, right?
Sure.
It also mentions the fact that the world was destroyed by water last time, and the next time it will be destroyed by fire. There was also a show I was watching on the super volcanoes, and they were saying that Yellowstone National Park it erupts like very scheduled, like 22,000 years apart or something like that. Something's like very like every this many years it does it, and we're 600 years late from it happening again, saying that possibly, bam, it's going to be destroyed by fire this time, just like it biblically. So there's that. Then you've got the movie. No, we'll go back to Ancient Aliens here. In Ancient Aliens, they talk about the people of New Mexico who believe that their origin story was they were brought down underground by these two different aliens. You had the snake people and the ant people who saved them from some natural disaster by bringing them underground and saved them. They pretty much stayed underground, and everyone was like, yeah, that's bullshit. But somebody was like beating on a wall in their basement trying to open it up, and they opened up a cave that went like 13 stories down. It was big enough to hold like 20,000 people, along with livestock and storage and all this other stuff. So they come out, they repopulate the earth, or that area, whatever. Now you also have the movie Armageddon. You've seen that, right?
Yes.
There's that one scene where they're saying, she's like, oh, come on, lady. I'm just here to drill. And she's like, good. So am I. And she pulls out that like large stick because she's going to anal probe him. Now, I don't know why she would do that, to see if he was fit to fly through space. But that was something else that I was thinking of. Now, because anal probing is something that's apparently gets done with these aliens. That's weird and not gay at all, because they're aliens or something. So, what if these aliens are actually doing stuff with us just to see if we're physically capable of surviving a trip to go up into space to save us from a natural disaster of the Earth going up in flames this time? It all seems to kind of make sense.
So they're using trailer trash as guinea pigs to make sure they don't ruin the smart ones?
That could be trailer trash, but they also need to be finding other things like strength. You know, some of those big motherfuckers who are in those trailers. You know, the ones who they can't read or write, but man, they can kick your ass if you look at them. Like, take their beer away and
But
the
but
monster.
those people also see Elvis in their mashed potatoes.
Right. Well, maybe Elvis is in their mashed potatoes. Anyway, so this is the theory that I was thinking about. The Vatican just came forth here recently and said that, oh yes, there are aliens. However, that does not disprove the existence of God. Um, I have a book of prophecies that says that the aliens are going to be coming forward soon, saying that yes, they are here amongst us, and it says that they are like they're scientists and they're politicians. They're high people in status in our world today. So when they do come forward, we will not just if one of those trailer trash guys comes forward and says I'm an alien, we'll probably just throw rocks at him until he dies. But if it's somebody who's like big in society, maybe we'll listen.
I just want to clarify so that we might be able to use this as a show title. You're
Okay?
saying that aliens are high people.
Yes, aliens get high. Aliens get high on ships.
All right, I want to go back here. Go back.
Okay.
The super volcano that is Yellowstone, if that erupts, all life on Earth will cease to exist. So
Possibly. They say that that's what's happened already. But the thing that I was reading online says that it'll wipe out 2/3 of the United States, making it inhabitable.
well, yeah, the United States will be uninhabitable. Anyone that lives in North America, instantly dead. Instantly. The only thing that will kill us faster is a meteor impact.
Possibly throwing us into a nuclear winter, which anyone who does survive will die in the years coming unless they can find a way of
Cutting open a tauntaun and living inside it.
beautiful. Dude, that was brilliant.
All right, now I got the super volcano out of the way. I'm gonna blow your mind, Bob.
Ooh, go.
If you went to covertmessiah.com, you would find links to a documentary and a book that reveals that the entire life of Jesus, well, that the Bible was written by the Romans to keep people in line.
Wow. You know, I saw something on Facebook today about the myth of Jesus. Yeah.
Now, I came upon this documentary, let's just say by accident, and watched it. Now, it looked a lot like a History Channel documentary, but I was in for the information, not for the production value.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened in Jesus' life, well, they actually say in that, you're leaving.
That's my pirate shirt.
Oh, that's awesome, Bob.
Everything they say in the book.
Anyway, Jesus is the only fictional character whose every moment of their life can be traced back to something else, like to some other source of having, like his resurrection is a story from a long time before he existed.
Yeah.
And in this documentary, they put forward that this Bible was written 40 years after Jesus was supposed to have existed, so basically in the year 70 is when they wrote it. And they did everything, they wrote everything so that it was past, so that when the writings came out, it was all predictive, and it all came true. Well, of course it came true. You wrote it in the future. Well, the present, which ended up being the future.
Yeah. Now, I do like what they say in the Ancient Aliens about the the concept that Jesus wasn't a man per se, but potentially the Son of God, which is, if God is the aliens, then the children of the aliens is considered the sons of God. Uh,
That's better than the Sons of Anarchy, by the way.
yeah, yeah. Or son of a bitch. Now, what do you think of my theory? Does that make sense at all?
I think that
So
there's a lot of.
pieces.
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
How come aliens can be all up in people's asses, but I want to do someone in the butt and I get yelled at for it?
You need to be able to take away a few hours of their life.
I can take hours up there.
It's the missing time thing that you're missing out on.
So I
Yeah,
need roofies or chloroform or something.
that's how they do it.
Gotcha.
Man, I love that phrase. That
This
I
is the
seen it. Somebody posted it online. I was like, that's freaking hilarious. But, excuse me, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
This is the most anal show ever.
We have talked about quite a bit today. But yeah, there was one of the things that they said in Armageddon was, can they physically survive the trip? I mean, he just made that very specific. And so, I mean, what if that's it? Is that they're going to save our bacon again? They should save our bacon. Anyways, they're going to save our bacon again from the big old fiery end, and then, I mean, it's possible. I can see this as being a thing. That's why that would be a good reason why they're here, why the government knows that they're here, and they're not making such a big deal about it, because they're here to save our asses, not suck out our brains with a Capri Sun straw.
What is accessible through my sphincter that can save my life?
Did I hear that wrong? Say that one more time.
No. What does an alien find that it has to access through my rectum to save my life? Why are they always up in my ass?
Well, I don't know if that's the only thing they do. I mean, there's something there. Maybe that's just how they're getting to the internal stuff. I don't know. But they would need somebody who, not just people who are strong, which they would need to survive the trip. They would need people who can, how do I put it? Capable of reproducing well to re-inhabit a planet. What? He wrote, I should call and harass you. I can't watch it on my phone. But he spelled phone F-O-N-E, so it doesn't count. Then he put Bob Dammit. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, Bob plays with dolls. Oh, should have read that out loud. It says Bob plays with dolls because I was showing him my, remember Lilith that I showed you? The Crypt
Yes.
Kitty? I showed the picture of my Crypt Kitty. And so they say, oh, Bob plays with dolls. It's a demon doll, doesn't count. Sorry, continue.
Well, I was going to blow your mind again, Bob.
Ooh, right.
Okay. Now, I'm not claiming have been picked up by aliens, but there is something weird going on with my body.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about my excessive amount of gas. On each forearm, let's see if I can find it here.
It's right below your hands.
Thanks. No, right about here on the forearm, all the way around on both arms. Actually, this one I can see. It's right there, and it goes all the way around. It's a slight lump, as if my arm has been detached and reattached, like the skin has. It's doing weird shit. Now, it's on both forearms, and it's only on my forearms, and it's always in that one specific spot. And I can tell, yeah, it's, I have to, this arm is easier to see, but this arm, I have to, like, catch the light so that the shadow gets cast on the fatty part. And I call it the fatty part because it's a little lumpier than the rest of the skin around it.
Yeah. That may go back to a past life thing. You know,
But
they've been around all your life.
yeah, they've been like that all. I've always, I mean, I noticed them a really long time ago, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's crazy. I told
Squirrel.
you about the I told you
Sorry.
about the thing I saw on the past lives though, right? With the birthmarks.
Yes, I have a birthmark. You've
Maybe
seen
something
it.
like that, where that may coincide with a your last death.
Well, yeah, my
Maybe you
birthmark
stole
is
something
shaped.
and you had both your arms cut off.
Well, that too. But on my belly, I actually have a dark patch. It used to be a lot darker. It's hardly visible now. It's not even worth putting on camera. It's shaped roughly like a sword, like
Oh,
like the stabby part, like I was stabbed with it.
wow. My birthmark's right here.
Is that blonde patch of hair that I used to think was bald?
Yeah, like everybody was always telling me, they fucked up your hair. I was like, no, they didn't. There's just no hair there. Or there's hair there. It's just too light to see.
It's not. I always thought I cut too much off, and I'm like, oh, that's the blonde patch. That's right.
It was weird is later on when I started to grow my hair long, that blonde patch would be long.
Well, I would hope so. Because if it only was blonde for like an inch or two and then turned red, I would really worry about that bob.
But you couldn't tell because my hair does. I mean, there's like there's a lot of color here. Like
I
this is
wish I
different
could
from
grow
this, and this is
hair.
different from. Huh?
I wish I could grow hair.
Oh. You got better things than growing hair. You have a wife that knits hats.
I do. This hat she made a long, long, long time ago, and I dug it out and I found it. And the hats that she makes more recently, I can't wear unless the temperature goes below a certain temperature. Like it has to be really cold because they are really warm. This one is not so warm. It's a lot
Is
thinner than what she's making now.
different knit style or something?
Yeah, this one is made using one strand of yarn at a time. What she does now is use two at the same time.
You can have her like say, "Hey, make me one like this again."
I could, or I could just keep wearing this one.
Well, just to annoy her, be like, "See where the black line is? Can you make it go just a little bit higher?"
I could. I could also sleep on upstairs, I guess, because we don't have a couch.
Couches are comfortable to sleep on. My wife, she like doesn't like me sleeping on the couch. She's all like, "Go to bed." She'll do that thing where if I fall asleep, she'll wake me up, tell me to go to bed. Like I was sleeping. That's like in hospitals when they wake you up to take a sleeping pill. It's like that. So through my phone, spelled Phone, Toby made it to the show anyways.
Yes. Yes, he got mentioned. He can watch it on you. Tell him he can watch it on YouTube later. And while you're typing that, I'll sing everybody a song.
Ooh. Okay.
Bob never closes his eyes anymore when I kiss his lips.
Wow.
There's no tenderness when I put my junk next to his fingertips. He's trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, baby, he knows it. He's got that bromance erection. Whoa, that bromance erection. He's got that bromance erection. Now it's
Now
gone.
it's gone.
Gone. Whoa, whoa,
Boom, 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 boom.
I gotta write that one down. Bromance erection. We We have some. What are you looking at?
There's a bow over there, the boy's bow, and there's like a string that was like caught my eye. It's a nice bow. It doesn't shoot it.
So what you're saying, Bob, is that I can easily distract you.
It's like let's put it away. Put it away, man. Put it away.
I have to. The cat's starting to look at it.
And I'm a sucker for shiny shit. You know, the bow's not shiny, but yeah, you know me.
Yes, yes, I do. I used to have to hide all the shiny shit.
Yeah, 'cause I'll bend over in traffic for bubblegum wrap if I hit the thunderstrike.
You'd also try to napalm it or use it as some sort of weapon.
Speaking of weapons, I got some friends of mine ordering weapons online. Um, I brought in some magazines that have a bunch of they're not like uber awesome, great grade weapons, but
What kind of weapons?
swords, knives. Um, Bud K is the site. If you want to check it out sometime. They're pretty cheap, cost-wise, and they're pretty.
What is it?
Bud K, BUDK.com.
K.
So they've got some neat stuff on there. So him and his boy were. I know that his boy ordered some stuff. Um, ain't that cool?
You're about to find out how cool it is.
Oh, that's pretty cool right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff out of there. The tactical tomahawks, the throwing axes. I got a lot of stuff out of
They, they don't. What's a full tang sword? No. Where? I want like the Green Destiny. I want Chinese swords, man.
They got. Don't they have katanas on there?
Well, they got samurai swords, but those are Japanese. Let's see here. Other historical swords. Let's try that. No. Oh, what's whoa, hey. Green Destiny.
Toby said, "Hey, sorry for bothering you." I'm going to reply to that.
Man, they don't have the Green Destiny. Have you ever seen the Green Destiny?
I don't think so.
Have you seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Yes.
That's the Green Destiny sword.
Didn't I see that with you?
No, well, maybe. It's possible. I love the Green Destiny sword. I better stop that. Whoa! There we go.
No. I told him, "You're fine, bro. I've been reading your texts on the show."
Great entertainment, too.
Yeah.
I gotta write that one down. Great entertainment.
Great entertainment.
Oh, great entertainment.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that theory works pretty well. I think everything kind of.
So there I was, balls deep in a nun's ass, when I thought, what am I doing here?
Because they're called nuns for a reason.
Okay, balls deep
Unless
in
you
a
have
thum's ass.
$20. What?
Balls deep in a thumb's ass.
Guess what came out this past weekend?
Uh,
That's right, the 2 new Pokemon games. Oh man. So I bought them both.
I'm sorry.
No, I do enjoy the Pokemon games.
But you should only buy them one at a time.
Well, I could have done that. That's what everybody did. Now, you play video games, right?
I haven't really played a video game in I'd say closer to 2 years.
Wow. Um, Pokemon and Final Fantasy are usually ones that
Oh, you're
sweet
getting me to
says
play.
Steve.
If Final Fantasy 15 came out right now, I would drop everything and I would start playing it.
Wow. Don't carry anything breakable just in case.
I would literally get up and I would walk into that room back there, which is the kitchen, and then I'd walk back out here to play it on my TV because there's
Well, that
nothing
was
in the
actually what I
kitchen
was
for me
getting
to
ready
play
to
on.
ask you. Is are there any games that you are like that? Great, this one came out. I can't wait for the sequel to it. I mean, is there any games that like that you play like this Grand Theft Auto? People are so obsessed with that, and that's been like a
I
you
I do this with Final Fantasy, and I used to do it with Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat has sort of waned for me. The only
know,
other thing that I think that I would really get excited about would be like a Star Wars game. Like I was playing the Old Republic for a while until my free account basically hit the limit, and then it was like, well, that's not very much fun.
right? I heard of a lot of people who like that game.
It's awesome, but I'm not gonna pay $10 a month to keep playing it.
Um, I would become way too obsessed with games like that, and it kind of bothers me that I'm like that. But I feel like I don't do anything else. Like if I'm home, I'm on there playing my game.
Have you ever played Kingdom of Loathing?
No,
Have you
sounds
ever heard of Kingdom of Loathing?
never.
You want to go to kingdomofloathing.com.
Loading.
.com.
.com.
It's free. It's a role-playing game that makes fun of role-playing games.
I held up my paper too.
Yes.
I can do that. It makes fun of role playing games.
It makes fun. It's a role-playing game that makes fun of role-playing games. Like I said, you can play for free. The currency is meat. Your character is a stick figure, basically.
Nice.
You've got six basic classes. You've got your seal clubbers. You've got your turtle tamers. You've got your pastafarians. You've got your noodlemancers. You've got your disco bandits, and you've got something thieves. No, I don't remember the last one. There's six of them now. And you go on quests. Like your first quest is to visit the Toot Oriole. Toot Oriole. Tutorial. Tutorial.
Nice.
Yes. See, that's how they make fun of the games.
Yeah. The game that I've been playing that's like that is the I pooped today. Nice.
I didn't actually yet. But when I do, I'm going to clog that goddamn toilet.
Munchkin is the game that I play that has got a lot of that stuff. It's pretty cool. But it's very, very punny.
Well, I'm okay with Munchkin, except for the fact that I don't like the thing where it tells you to cheat. I don't like that. The wife and I, we don't like to play that way, and we can't find anybody who shares that same value, so we don't play it.
Yeah, I don't cheat when I play it. In fact, none of my friends do. It's it greatly takes from the game. So me and none of my friends cheat.
Do you play chess, Bob?
Occasionally.
I'd like to take you on in chess, Bob.
This sounds like a challenge.
It is. I just challenged you to a game of chess.
No, I want to play that 3D Star Trek chess. I've never played that.
Well, I don't know about that, but I was going to tell you to go to chess.com and sign up, and then I would challenge you, and then we could actually play. I'm serious. I really want to play you on chess. And it's free, too, by the way. Although I have a paid account because I get all kinds of extra cool shit. And if you're good enough, we can play for the lime-flavored World Chess Championship.
Ooh, I'm not that great.
Neither am I.
You've got a lot more experience than me.
What does my sexual prowess have to do with any of this, Bob?
Oh, back to the aliens again. Wait, that one. Aliens play chess?
No, really, I want to play chess. I'm trying to start a chess league, Bob, and I need people that I know that'll play so that other people will go, oh, that looks really cool. Because what I want to do, Bob, I don't want to just play you in chess. I want to smack talk the whole time. I want to say funny things about your mother. I want you to go, what did you just say about my mother? And then say something about my mother.
I can do that. You know what I did today? I had nothing better to do at work except for work and think. I rewrote the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Well, I don't want anybody to be offended. There's a big thing about not saying it at school because people get offended and all this shit. Check this out. I pledge allegiance to Bob. Well, that's as far as I got, but what do you think?
I love it.
That's pretty cool, huh? And I don't think that would offend anybody, huh?
What if you did it with this? Well, you get through the pledge to the point, you go, one nation under Bob.
Ooh, yeah. Is that a fat joke?
No, it might be a falling joke because you like be in the air and you'd be falling, and then everything would be under Bob.
But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, that's cool. Doesn't offend anybody. They can do that at school, where they all stand up and pledge allegiance to Bob.
Yes.
That's cool, huh?
I don't think they're going to, but it's a nice idea.
Why? That's sad.
Well, I agree, Bob. I'm down with B.O.B. Yeah, you know me. There's a lot of lag going on right now. I can hear myself like way after.
Yeah, it's lagging a bit, and every once in a while you're freezing up. Am I freezing up occasionally too?
No.
The bad news is I made myself some coffee, a little 4th milk here. It's still down in the pot. None of it's been taken out. But I did grab 2 beers instead, which are now empty. So...
You want to go get more beer?
No, it's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You want more beer?
Dude, did you just try Jedi mind trick me? Yes, you did. And
it worked.
Yeah. But here's something else that we were talking about at work. You're gonna love this shit. The question came up: if we all of a sudden got a call saying that you are all to report to your homes, martial law is now in effect, what do you do? I mean, martial law where you have a curfew every night, where you have to like pretty much. They were talking about that. It's like, man, and there's guys there who have plans, and I decided that if something like that were to happen, here's my opinion. That would mean that the country has failed me, and I no longer obey it. I would do what I have to survive, but I would no longer obey it. They failed me.
I've already decided that I'm going to become a smuggler.
Ooh, good call.
Yes. Mainly because I want to be cool like Han Solo. And I'll hang out with you, which you'll technically be my Wookiee because you're so hairy.
Yeah, good hell, man.
You're gonna have to grow longer hair though.
Working on it.
Did you just soil yourself?
No, I was growing my hair. I just grew a eighth of an inch instead. Toby says, "Do you know the speed of light?" So I'm going to type back, "No." There could be a discussion there, but yeah. So the martial law thing, I mean, that came up, and he was saying about how I'm not going to say too much because if the shit does go down, I don't want to have to ruin the guy's timeline or anything. But something about the his land, not him, but somebody their plan to go somewhere else. That person, that it's his land, it's his rules. And I thought about that, and I was racking my brain on it because that didn't seem right. And I would have to say that if we were to start, if things went to hell and you had to start a little community, that no person should be in charge, but it should be an odd number of people, like on a council type thing, that makes the decisions. Otherwise,
What you're speaking about is actually communism, and I'm a proponent of communism because communism works. However, communism does not work on a national scale.
well, we wouldn't be the only ones making the decisions. It would be like if anybody has any issues, they would bring it to any of the people, and then they would then make a decision based on what they feel is best. But and that would be in a small, say, small group of people, just because. Let's say you're staying at somebody's house or whatever, and you're hiding, and you all have the kind of common goals, and somebody says, "You know what? This is too much. I'm going to call in and have them come and get us." Well, no, no, we don't want to do that. It doesn't matter. It's my land, it's my rules. No, no. So I think that there needs to be more than just one person making decisions, because that's just crazy talk.
If there was martial law, I can honestly say that anarchy would bust out because there's too many crazy people. Now, let me clarify here that I'm not saying that, for instance, gun owners are crazy people, but there are crazy gun owners. And those would be the first people to go nuts, would be the crazy gun owners because they're very deadly armed and they're crazy.
Yeah, and they're not all crazy. I have guns, and
Which is why I say that which is why I say that I'm not saying that gun owners are crazy, but there are crazy gun owners.
right. And I think that I wouldn't use my guns to. The thing is that military and police who would enforce these rules, well, guess what? Those people are also part of our country. So they would be enforcing this rule not just on us, but eventually upon themselves also. So if they would think it through, they would realize that that's really not a smart way of doing things. Hence, I pledge allegiance to Bob.
I would, Bob, if the world goes to hell in a handbasket, we will connect and we will defend whatever small area we have vehemently with lots of ammunition and fire. Because we know how to make napalm, Bob.
We do. Yep. Those are good shoes I had too. Anyways, now one of the things I mentioned, and this is probably going to be a part of my my logic from now on, is this one dude was there and he's kind of a moron. And so I said to one of my friends at work, I said, we all ever end up in a survival situation, and for some reason he needs to be put down. Dibs. I want to be the one to do it.
Dibs.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be one of those things where somebody's like a real moron. It just dibs. Yeah, I want to be the one to put him down if for some reason he ever has to be put down.
And that person probably needs to be put down. I have some sad news for you, Bob.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, as I'm turning on my lower third to let me know when to cut this, basically we're at the hour point.
Oh,
I've got some interesting stuff for you, though, Bob. We're going to do our normal on-air post-credits, so the people that are only watching the finished product won't hear this, but we'll do our choose the title. The one viewer will get to listen and watch with us.
we have a viewer?
We have a viewer, and one keeps popping in and out, so every once in a while we have two viewers.
Hi, viewer.
So we'll do the post-credits selection, and then if we say something funny, I'll make it a coda on the end of the produced show.
Make it a what?
A stinger, like an after credits thing. We've actually had a couple of those. For those that are watching these shows, they need to go back and check because there may be a quiz in the future. Oh, Bob, by the way, I have not mailed your. I'm a mailman and I'm terrible.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, that movie's coming to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. But Bob, for the official show, I would like to bid you adieu.
Farewell, my friend.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
And we're officially off.
Mashed potatoes or bacon? Is there any way we can get the bacon in the mashed potatoes?
You put the bacon in the mashed potatoes, put it all together. That doesn't work as well with the lime and the coconut.
This is the Lime Flavored Network.
Did the spike come out of your chair?
No, I think that the alien probe is finally coming out of my ass.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
Hey, you know that post-credits? You know that post-credits thing I was talking about?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was it.
Nice.